Hi guys, I'm Nikki and welcome to Convergence, the premier IT show in the Philippines. The crew and I are in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, that's right. Why? Well, because it's the 12th year anniversary of Convergence. We've been on air for 12 years. That's a lot of reasons to celebrate. And watch out because we will be having a transformation for the show, meaning we'll introduce new characters and segments. So you guys better watch out for that. So sit back, relax as we explore Hong Kong, my second home.
Emergency! Welcome to Hong Kong! Yay!
Hi guys, we just arrived in Hong Kong and now the crew and I are about to ride a double-decker bus to Tsim Sha Tsui, our destination, because that's where we're booked. So come along with us. Hong Kong claims to be one of the safest, most efficient and frequent public transport systems in the world. So traveling here is interesting. Kasi transpo pa lang tourist attraction na. We would like to share with you how convenient it can be when getting around Hong Kong using its public transportation system. From the airplane, the team and I rode the automated people mover or APM that transported us and other passengers from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1. The APM travels at more than 63 kilometers per hour. This driverless electric train system carries about 7,200 passengers per hour and departs every 2 to 4 minutes. The APM also transports passengers between Terminal 1 and the Sky Pier. Technically, we're going to be riding the double-decker bus for around an hour or so, and the fare is around 33 Hong Kong dollars. That's times 5, around 150, playing around 150 pesos. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Double-decker palang attraction na para sa team. They are all excited. As first-time passengers or tourists to Hong Kong, you have a lot of options to explore the city. From the airport, you can either take the Airport Express, you can take a taxi, or you can take a double-decker bus. So either way, they're all fun, but of course, it's great and cheaper to explore traveling in Hong Kong using the double-decker bus. The Airport Express is the quick and comfortable train that takes passengers from the airport to Central in 24 minutes. Well, the crew and I didn't take it because it was a bit pricey, and I'd like the team to enjoy the refreshing view of Hong Kong, so we opt to ride the double-decker bus. Hi guys, we're now on the double-decker bus. I highly suggest this when you get to Hong Kong. Why? Because you get to see the beautiful view firsthand. So the crew and I are, having our first sightseeing. Join us. Just an additional trivia, double-decker buses are already Wi-Fi enabled, so imagine the fun in that. Unlike Manila, the buses here in Hong Kong have a schedule. They arrive either every 10 to 20 minutes in order to pick up passengers, which is really good because then you get to predict what time they arrive and you don't really get late. Since the introduction of the double-decker bus in Hong Kong by Kowloon Motor Bus in 1949, it became very popular and is a tourist attraction. To date, majority of buses running in the city are double-decker buses. All of them are air-conditioned and the fare is really fair. I highly suggest you hop on the upper level of the double-decker bus when you are touring the city to enjoy the view. By the way, the team always sits in the upper level. There are also many buses in Hong Kong known as public light buses. These buses transport mainly from locals to residential areas of Hong Kong that are not fully serviced by conventional buses. And there goes the tramway. Sadly, the team wasn't able to experience to ride the tramway. Hong Kong tramways are one of the earliest and oldest forms of public transport in Hong Kong. And do you know that the exclusively double-decker operated tram system in the world can be found only in Hong Kong, and one of only 3 non-heritage tram systems in the world that use double-deck cars. The Hong Kong transportation system is considered as one of the most convenient in the whole world, meaning you can take from the MTR, the buses, the taxis, and you can get anywhere. So if you can see behind me, there are taxis colored red. There are also green taxis which only serve passengers in the new territories or in Lantau. As for the red taxis, they serve around the Hong Kong side or Kowloon side area. The double-decker buses can get you anywhere also. And now we're off to take off one of the most traditional means of transportation, moving from Hong Kong side to Kowloon side, which is the Star Ferry. So join us. So here's the Star Ferry, one of the cheapest ways to transfer to the other side. We're from Kowloon at this point. So we're going to Hong Kong side, which is Central Station. Basically, when you ride the Star Ferry, which is the oldest transportation or one of the oldest means of transportation in Hong Kong, moving from Hong Kong side to Kowloon side or vice versa, you can have a lot of different ways to purchase a ticket. First is from this, and then you could also do it manually. So basically, we're gonna get one first, and we got it. And you have a token for one adult. I, on the other hand, will be using an octopus card. We're currently on the Star Ferry, which is considered as one of the oldest means of transportation here in Hong Kong. It can carry around 317 passengers, and it's divided from the upper deck and the lower deck. So now, it's pretty good to try this out when you get here because it's a relaxing way of transferring or moving or commuting. And you get to see the sea, you get to, think, and you get to reflect on yourself and much more. The Star Ferry is not old for nothing, for it has been rated first in the top 10 most exciting ferry rides, Paul, by the Society of American Travel Writers, or SATW, in February 2009. And National Geographic has called it one of the 50 places to visit during a lifetime. The Star Ferry is considered a heritage and cultural treasure for Hong Kong. Touring around Hong Kong, you will definitely ride the MTR, but take note that you have to keep up with the speed of the local passengers because they are always on the rush. The MTR has around 85 stations and carries about 2.3 million passengers daily. No wonder that the MTR is the most popular public transportation in Hong Kong. Hello everyone, welcome to the MTR. Before we get on the train, we have to buy tickets. And technically this is how usually you buy tickets. You just press your destination, and then depending on how many you guys are, so we're like 4. So it's 36. You could either pay through coins or cash. Slide the banknote in. So here are the tickets. And we have another option, the octopus card. You just have to load it and you can go anywhere. You just have to, that's basically what I'm gonna do now, loading it. $100. The Octopus Card is the first contactless smart card system in the world, introduced in Hong Kong in 1997 for the territory's mass transit system. You can use it on a double-decker bus, MTR, and even to the Star Ferries. By the way, may nakasabay pala kaming kababayan na nagtutour din sa Hong Kong. She noticed the convenience of the Octopus Card.
Yung Octopus Card pala, pag bibilin mo to sa MTR station, this is 150 Hong Kong dollars. So pag yung 100 nito, parang consumable. Yung 50, going back sa Pilipinas, pwede mo na siyang isole. Kunin mo yung 50 Hong Kong dollars na deposit.
So mas convenient.
Oh, very, very convenient.
The card is ubiquitous around Hong Kong, with almost all residents using it. And it's an excellent way to save time. The Octopus Card is now mirrored in London and New York. You can also use the Octopus Card to pay in convenience stores, car parks, and other retail business. Just put it in your wallet and then just go. Going back to the MTR. Technically, the MTR is one of the main transport systems here in Hong Kong. Well, you can get to any part of Hong Kong using the MTR. It's very convenient and it works clockwork, meaning a new train arrives after every 2 minutes and there is no delay. So technically, we're here going to Admiralty. This is where Ocean Park is. I live here in Mei Fu with my aunt, and we also have a house where my mom is in Chingy. So imagine the distance we have to travel. So technically, the MTR is really, really convenient for this. Usually when people are in a hurry, they stand at the left side of the escalator so they can run and rush. But if you insist on staying at the left side, well, expect to be shouted at. You can imagine how much people prioritize time a lot. They do not want to waste time. And if you guys are in a hurry, you have your way, people will really give you a chance to rush. But if you want to take your time, like, people don't want you to stand in their way. Very much unlike our country, of course, we really take our time a lot. So people walk fast, and goodness, you cannot slow them down. Time is money.
Getting around Hong Kong can be tiring, but with the available transportation, no wasted time for the traffic. And for the team, based on our itinerary on a daily basis, we accomplished a lot.